Your voice still echoes. Hi, I'm David, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Tonight, we're not diving into ancient empires or distant histories. Tonight, we're diving inward into something quieter, but just as powerful. A memory, a voice, a feeling that refuses to fade. Have you ever heard someone's voice in your head long after they're gone? Not a ghost, not a hallucination, just the soft echo of someone you once loved. A laugh, a whispered goodnight, a sentence they used to say that somehow still plays in your mind when the room is silent. In this episode, we explore that lingering presence, the voices that stay with us. Whether it's a person we lost, someone who walked away, or someone we simply drifted apart from, their voice still echoes. Let's begin. Love is powerful, but memory can be relentless. You don't always choose what stays. Sometimes the mind holds on to a fragment, the way they said your name, the rhythm of their voice when they were excited, or the silence between their words when something felt off and you didn't know why. Psychologists call it auditory imagery, the brain replaying sounds internally. But in real life, it feels less like science and more like a haunting. You might be doing the dishes, folding laundry, walking alone at night, and suddenly, there it is. I miss you. Not from your mouth, not from your phone, just from somewhere deeper. And for a moment, you pause. You feel them again. Not fully, just enough to ache a little. Sometimes that voice is a comfort. Other times, it's a wound. It depends on how things ended or didn't. Some people disappear with drama. Others fade away quietly, a text unanswered, a call not returned, a goodbye never said. But the voice remains. Why? Because the human heart doesn't operate on logic. Because when someone matters to us deeply, they leave fingerprints, not just on our skin or memories, but on the soundtrack of our inner world. And here's the strange thing. Sometimes we need that voice to stay, not forever, just long enough for us to understand what it meant. Long enough for us to say the things we never got to say, even if no one else can hear it but us. So tonight, I want to ask you something. Whose voice still echoes in your mind? What are they saying? And what would you say back if they could hear you? Because maybe, just maybe, that's where healing begins. Not in forgetting, but in listening. One last time. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If this resonated with you or made you think of someone, consider sharing it with them, or just keep their voice close for a little while longer. And as always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes where we explore the quiet corners of the human heart. Take care. Until next time.